Welcome back to the Nissan Nismo Insider. I'm Elysia Kelly, and today we're going to take a look inside Nissan Motorsport's sub-assembly department. In here, a team of 3 guys basically build and rebuild every mechanical component on the race cars except for the engines. Everything from brakes to suspension, gearbox and steering, our guys cast their eye over it, testing for cracks and making sure it's fit to be used on our Nissan Altima V8 Supercars. Here with me now is Nissan Motorsport sub-assembly manager Mike Jennery. So Mikey, tell us exactly what you guys do in here.
We rebuild all the parts from the engine back, basically suspension, steering, brakes, and any other bits and pieces in between.
So every component has a different lifespan. With these parts here, give us an example of how long these guys will live.
Well, this one here, this is a rear hub assembly. This one here, we've just serviced it. They go about 5 to 5,500 kilometres, and we'll completely rebuild, replace bearings, seals, any other components that need doing, axles, tripod joints. And this part over here is a steering rack. This steering rack goes anywhere between 10 and 15,000 kilometres before we need to service it. Brake calipers are usually a bit shorter. They're a bit more sort of life-threatening almost if they don't work properly. So we try and service them quite regularly. This year it's been a bit hard to try and figure out what bits need servicing at what time, but we're sort of trying to get around it now. So we've got a good basic idea.
Have you ever pulled a component off the car and thought, geez, that's pretty close to exploding?
Well, you don't really want to get them to that far. We try and service them reasonably early. We've got a good understanding of what the parts do. So we try and not get that far because it's obviously can be a life-changing operation if the driver has a crash because of a component break. And also too, we try and make sure that parts are quite serviceable. We've got sort of long races to come up. We need to make sure all the bits and pieces on the car are quite good.
Have you had to start again with the Nissan Altimas to know exactly how long things are going to last?
Well, yeah, it's been quite difficult actually. We've got there's probably about 3 minor components that have sort of stepped over from last year. So everything this year has been brand new. It's been a real steep learning curve for us. So, but we're 2/3 of the way through the season now, so we've got quite a good basic idea of what we need to do.
For more information on Nissan Motorsport, head to our website. And to catch up on past episodes of the Nismo Insider, click here now.